Shun?
Yeah? What is it?
There's something about you that brings people together. And after today, I feel like that you have a special power to unite all people and to lift the darkness from their hearts. For them to move on. And for them to live happy.
Well, that's a nice thing to say, but honestly, all I was doing was just giving somebody a helping hand. It wasn't anything special.
No, that's not it at all. It's as if, though, your family is something special to this universe. And it's just going to continue helping people. Making them see the light. I know it may sound crazy, but I believe that someday the darkness will lift from this world. I believe that.
Oh, gee, thanks, Ninami.
What just happened? Beats me. I don't know what happened either. Neither do I. But I think I know who saved us. What a most peculiar dream.
What? Hey, guys, why are you all spacing out? You're at it again, aren't you, Sean?
What just happened?
Well, I think you and I both know what happened. Other me. Continues to surprise me even today. He sure does.
The fog is gone. Big Bro, you did it! You actually did it!
What exactly happened while we were gone? You gonna tell me? I'm not entirely sure what happened, but one thing I know is we will defeat Tobias. A lot of people are counting on us.
I am standing here today 'cause I followed you all the way. Whoa. I have never realized that all I ever thought about was me. I thought that I had everything that I could ever need. Oh, the pain that I go through, things that I can do, can I even protect you? But now, I know that I must lose before I can be strong. Was I dreaming all along? I am standing here today 'cause I followed you all the way. Not that I was ever really all alone. So on a share, and I know that it's something known. And you'll feel the pain that's lurking deep within. Become hope again. Lonely, 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 go. The choice is yours, what will it bring? Lonely, 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 go. Keep on loving everything.
Damn it! I don't know how. I don't know how they neutralized my fog. But this isn't over yet. I won't let it be over yet. Because after all, I still have one more ace in the hole. Seems like the fog's cleared for now. I don't know who did that, but whatever they did, it seems to have cleared out a bit.
I've never seen the sky so clear before. Your friend really is amazing, isn't he?
Sure is. Oh hey, forgot to mention. Looks like you're fully back to normal. And well, since you've stayed here for so long, I guess I could let you go this once. Besides, you only joined Tobias out of desperation, right? So, I won't turn you in. If you want that, of course.
Well, if you're offering it, how can I refuse?
I knew you would take that.
Hello? Somebody down here? Sorry to interrupt, but, we just saw this crater and we wondered what's going on. Are you two hurt or anything?
Would you guys like a ride home? Because trust me, we've been doing a lot of training lately, and some might say that we're even faster than any taxi. That does sound very relaxing, but... no, not for me. But rather for this lady in front of me. She needs it more than I do. After all, she was a... let's say... You're taken in by the wrong person. She needs to be taken home, just to relax her mind a bit.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, Tobias. It's time to bring you into justice. What in the world? What has he built in this airship? It's massive! It's massive! It's massive! It's massive! It's massive!
Why do I feel like that I just became the butt end of a joke?
Well, moving on.
We know you're there. Come out, Tobias.
Greetings, one and all. Welcome to the prologue of my utopia. I'm very impressed that all of you have managed to come this far. I don't know how you insolent children managed to defeat Hanako and Tobio. But this time, your end will be at nigh.
How so? You haven't necessarily attacked us yet.
Oh, on the contrary. It is fated that all of you will be destroyed. After all, each and every one of you is a sin to this world. You and your pathetic families. How so? What gave you that assumption? Because all mortal kind is born with at least a bit of a disease. A disease known as humanity. Something that must be eradicated. Such selfish entities are not allowed to live in my world. That's why they must be reborn and renewed. Reborn and renewed.
That's just a lot of crap. We haven't done anything wrong. I don't understand. Why would you want to destroy us? You haven't told us what our sins are. Yeah, unless you could give us proper proof. We're not listening to you, mister. So, would you care to enlighten us on our sins?
Gladly. Susume, your mother and your father were the sole creators of Celestials, creating this madness.
Tell me something I don't know.
Aquia, your human obsession for lust will ultimately be your end.
Oh, don't go there, mister.
Mizuko and Yui. You and your parents have cheated death countless times once over with your pathetic techniques and your obnoxious healing abilities. Honestly, all of you are equally as bad. And personally, I didn't think you were much of a big deal. But then, there's you two. Your inherited lust for adventure and battle has endangered not only your universe, but your entire dimension. Time and time again. Such sins should be eradicated, and I'll start by destroying you. That's enough, you bastard! Who the hell do you think you are dissing our parents like that? You've never met them before! And if you'd even go so far as to hurt anyone else with this fog, then we'll have no choice but to be.
That's right, mister. In fact, we've done all the good since then. So you get your theories out the door.
Theories out the door, you say? After all I've been through? No, I don't think I will. After all, it is not just I who think this world should be reborn, but the words of the great master Ozuma say so.
Ozuma, you mean that book?
Yes. The book you see is the Tome of Ozuma. Whatever he's doing. In my darkest hours, in my darkest days, I was left like all the other mortal trash, alone, abandoned, and betrayed. But now all that's about to change. When they find that book, I made a promise that I would fulfill his will, even if it came at the cost of my own mortal soul. And it paid off. And so, all I do now will be for the sake of my master, and because of my great loyalty to him and his book. The great master Ozuma and his many wisdom has entrusted all of his power to me. You say you'll stop me? You'll stop me? Don't you dare make such pathetic jokes. Humans. You will all kneel before the divine power that this book has bestowed upon me. So, that's the true potential of what the book can do. Mizuko! What you see before you is merely just a stepping stone in my illusionary evolution. For you see, my dear children, you are not dealing with the average magician anymore. Now, I will kindly accept your surrender.
Well, you ain't getting it, because all of us here are gonna stop you. I second that. Allow me to join in too. You're going down, mister!
Foolish creatures, you think it's so easy? My rise to power will be the end of you. And as soon as my fog returns, you'll all pay. Are you sure about that? Because from what we've been through so far, we've handled much worse than you. Exactly! So don't you go dare dissing our families. After all, it was because of them that we were able to get this far. So I'm going to give you a slight warning. Don't underestimate any of us, you fool! Mortal kind, it may not be perfect, and not all roads lead to the same path, but these past few years, they haven't been easy. But they were the best times of my life. Why? Why didn't you take the hit, boy? Because that'd be pointless.
I could have married somebody else,
Then why didn't you?
because I didn't love him.
It's not over. If you think I'm just gonna sit in jail and think about what I did, you're living in a dream world! It's good you think that. Dreams are what make us who we are, and they give us the motivation on what to do next. And as long as my dream continues to shine like a sun, I'll never stop believing in it. How far are you willing to go for the sake of your precious happy life, mortal? Of course I'm gonna go all out. After all, I'm gonna be a dad after all. No matter the trials and tribulations. Everything that was entrusted from my friends and family now it's inside me now. It's been rough. And sometimes it's been easy, but these memories are very precious to me. They made me who I am today. You're just a brat who spent way too much time in isolation, and you need to get over yourself! And so, in order to save this world from the darkness, and to save the future, Tobias, I will defeat you!
We've wished upon our dreams in the best future, yeah, even though it's always been the same, till they finally come true, challenge the game. Ready, go! This challenge sometimes feels unbeatable, but we'll just try.